Protests seen across the United States in the last week over the death of George Floyd in Minneapolis reached Columbus on Tuesday afternoon. In an event put together near the corner of 23rd Street and 33rd Avenue, close to 150 demonstrators at the peak of the event held signs and chanted together as the late afternoon traffic passed by. The protesters received a generally warm response from motorists and truck drivers who blasted horns in a sign of support. Protest organizer Ashley Rodriguez said she wanted to hold the event to speak for her black brothers and sisters. Because of the small amount of African American minorities in Columbus, Rodriguez said, she wanted their voices to be heard through her and others.
I just want to protect them as much as I can. I love them, I love everyone, but as of right now, Black Lives Matter, and I love everyone, I just want the city to be safe, and I want this to end up being a peaceful protest.
Rodriguez was inspired to create a protest in Columbus because of what she saw in Omaha and Lincoln. Though those Nebraska cities haven't experienced the kind of clashes between police and protesters seen across America, Rodriguez was still concerned for the way the events were held.
I just want them to get our message out that George Floyd and all those who died to police brutality didn't deserve it. It's very sad. It breaks my heart. It really does. Just because someone died doesn't mean you can go out rioting and stealing stuff. No, that's the wrong thing to do. We're here to honor a man that died from police brutality.
Mia Scott came down from Norfolk to participate in the protest with a very simple message.
Black lives matter. My life matters. I'm tired of police brutality and I'm tired of black people being shot for being black in America. It needs to stop, and that's why we're here. The focus is not on small businesses. The focus is on the people that die every day because police have decided to unfairly racially profile them. Enough is enough. Black lives matter.
The protest was held from 4 to 6:30 p.m. and included donations of water and Little Caesars pizza to the protesters and water to the police officers, sheriff's deputies, firemen, state patrol, and other first responders on the scene. Participants chanted such mottos as Black Lives Matter and I Can't Breathe, while also taking a knee at various points. Once it was over, protesters approached law enforcement for a photo as a sign of unity. Columbus Police Chief Charles Shearer said the peaceful protest showed that in Columbus, people are tolerant of one another, they respect each other's rights, and respect each other's views. He feels Columbusites can come together regardless of their political identity. Tuesday's event helped provide evidence of that.
Things went very well. Very pleased with their event, very proud of the organizers. They stood up for what they believed in, yet they did it peacefully, protested without incident, respected our presence, respected the community. I'm very pleased. And I tell you, I was touched not only by how the protesters handled themselves, but how the community came forth and treated my officers, bringing us water, food, showing
you
their
guys got
support.
slushies or something over here too.
Absolutely, very, very pleased with that. We had people donate pizza and water to the protesters. We provided that to them as a show of goodwill. And so I think it went a long way to establish trust between the members of the community, law enforcement, fire department, what have you. And it just wasn't the police department that's here today. Black County Sheriff's Office is here, Nebraska State Patrol is here. And so we were all here collectively for the collective good and safety of the community.
All right, Columbus!